Welcome to this week's video. We are in the garage for the first time. There's Grandma. You want to say hi, Grandma?
Hi, Grandma.
She's crazy. She lives in the basement. She'll probably be on the channel at some points too.
I'm the basement troll.
You want to pan around and show the garage? It's kind of a mess in here. We got all kinds of stuff everywhere.
Hiding.
There's number 4 hiding. He's gonna be on the thing. So this right here is gonna be where we're gonna do a lot of the projects. Is on this lift table. I built this 4 or 5 years ago. It's just a Harbor Freight motorcycle lift table with some cantilevered loading ramps on the side, so it's wide enough for snowmobiles or 4-wheelers or anything like that. So this is our project for this week. It's a 96 Polaris Scrambler 400. The guy I bought it from told me it's got a big bore kit on it. Has not been ridden in 4 or 5 years. It's been a long time since it's been ridden. So we're gonna put a new carburetor on it today. I got a new battery for it. I've had it running, but the main jet was just so clogged because it sat for so long. I couldn't, I broke the emulsion tube as I was trying to get it out to clean it because I was pounding it out the wrong way because I didn't know what I was doing. So I watched a YouTube video on how to get that emulsion tube out, and then that's how I realized that's why I broke it, because I was going the wrong way. So I just ordered a new one off Amazon, a cheap Chinese something. I'll throw the 200 jet in there because the Amazon one didn't come with the jet that big for the big bore kit. So that's what we're going to work on today. So what we're gonna start with today, we got our little Amazon carburetor. We'll go ahead and get that and throw that on the lift. And then I also broke the fuel petcock when I was getting the old crusty gas lines off. So we'll throw a new petcock on there. And then the seat is pretty trashed. I don't know if we'll get to that tonight. That might be a tomorrow night or a Saturday project, but that's where we're gonna start going for tonight. So let's go ahead and we'll...
I'm so good at this.
I'm terrible at this. We'll probably start with the fuel petcock because that's gonna be way harder than the carburetor. I'd rather do the hard thing first. So got the old fuel petcock off. You can see right here, I snapped this little nipple off. The fuel lines were just corroded. You know, that E85 just solidifies everything. So super cheap petcock off of Amazon. Throw it back in there, and then we'll actually be able to get fuel out of the gas tank to our new carburetor. So got the new fuel petcock in. It's all the way underneath there. Thankfully we were able to get it without having to pull the gas tank off. I was a little worried about that. Here's our new carburetor. This is that oversized main jet that we need to put in there because of the big bore kit. It needs more fuel. So we're just gonna pull this bolt off the bottom, throw this new main jet in there, then we can get this all in the machine. Are you recording me doing sketchy stuff?
Yeah.
So the problem that we're running into is if you look at the old slide body, on the bottom side, it's a little shallower, so it's not as thick, and so it will hold. We're not able to get the throttle cable into there because the slide part's not big enough. So we're trying to wallow it out a little bit so that it will more closely resemble the factory one. So just doing some sketchy stuff. It's fine. It'll probably work out just fine. So number 4 was out here. He pulled out the old battery. We're gonna put the new battery in and get it hooked up. We got the new carburetor in there. We just got to run fuel lines, and then we'll be ready to see if this thing fires back up and revs. It ran and idled before, but it wouldn't rev past like 3,000 RPM. So that's what we are working on next. So battery's hooked up. We're gonna see if we got power.
It's doing things.
So we got the new carburetor in. We tried to put gas in it and it immediately dumped gas all over our table. You can see it below. You can't smell it, but it super smells like gas in here right now. So we ran into another problem. Oh, I gotta turn it on first. That works, but that's exactly the problem I was having before, where I thought that the main jet was clogged and just not letting enough fuel through to be able to that emulsifier tube above the carburetor. So we don't have a fueling issue. There is something else going on rev. I don't know what else would be going on that would cause it not to rev like that. So probably back to the table, probably done for the night. Gotta go see if we can figure out why it's not revving. All right, so I was trying to figure out what was going on because 2 different carburetors and wouldn't rev. I began to chase down electrical problems. This is a 96. I wasn't expecting electrical problems, but here inside these Polarises, we have a throttle safety switch. So we pulled off all these front covers. I chased it down, unplug this throttle safety switch, and then so I just got on Copilot and started asking AI if there's any electrical system, and it said that these throttle safety switches will let it idle just fine, but if these are starting to go bad, then above idle, it will tell the CDI and it will cut spark. So we pulled it apart, we actually got a spark plug out of one of our RMKs, our snowmobiles, and put in there because this runs a BR8S and those are BR9Ss. They're close, it's just a little colder of a plug, but there we go, that's what it is. So our throttle safety switch is bad. Didn't have to replace the carburetor, it was running fine. And we got the gas tank out. We know where it's leaking at, so we'll throw some epoxy on that, or I don't know, something. We'll ask AI what will.
Duct tape.
Duct tape won't hold fuel. Yeah. No, won't work. So we'll figure that out, but then we'll be able to get this back together and try and ride it and see what it does. So another day's project. So it's just this crack all through here, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So I found, took me like a week of searching because these older tanks are hard to come by. I found Quick Steel makes a plastic tank repair. I'm all dressed for work. I gotta go do my day job here in a minute, but I worked late last night, so I can go in late today. So I have to scuff and sand all the way around this, and then get the heat gun and heat it up. And then this is fuel impervious, so this can be used to repair plastic tanks. I just gotta prep the tank really good. We'll start with some steel wool, and then I've got some sandpaper after that. We just have to scuff it up really good. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do anything. It needs the big grooves, some deep grooves to be able to get in there for the steel stick to adhere to. So, oh yeah, look at that. Clean that off good there. It says because this is a polypropylene or polyethylene tank, we're gonna hit it with a little heat.
I know what those are now.
Polypropylene or polyethylene?
Yeah.
Yay, chemistry!
Yippee!
You see that crack right there? That was where our big fuel was coming out of. I don't know if we're leaking necessarily out of these cracks, but we're gonna put some putty on the whole thing.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. So this Quick Steel, I have to knead it together till it all turns one color, which Eddie's gonna help me with because I'm colorblind. And it should start to generate heat when it gets ready. So this epoxy stuff I love because you just kind of take it and press it on. Oh yeah, it's definitely still warm. And you just kind of form it around there where you want it to go. And it's got about a 3 or 4 minute working time. So we'll kind of get it roughly on there, and then we'll come back, and as it starts to firm up a little bit, we can make sure it's everywhere that we want it to be. Finding a fuel soluble plastic tank repair took a little bit.
Shouldn't it be fuel insoluble?
A fuel insoluble. Probably should have read the curing instructions. I gotta go to work anyway, so should be fine.
Probably.
I think that's gonna be pretty solid. Once that sets up, I feel like it bonded to the tank really well. I think we did a good job on the scuffing to be able to get it to adhere. Heated it up. What do you think?
I think it looks great.
All right, well, we'll let this set up while I'm at work today, and then tonight we'll come back, and I think the cure time on is only like an hour. So when I get back tonight, we'll get it reinstalled on the machine, put some gas in it and see if it doesn't dump gas all over the table.
That would be nice.
And then if it doesn't, I think we're done. We're just on the final reassembly. This thing's starting, it's running. Should be good to go. Just have to get some gas for it. Well, we're back. It's after work. I feel like it's set up pretty good. What do you think?
Not really moving.
I guess I probably should have read the instructions on what the set time was. Maybe I'll go do that. And if that's the case, we'll get some fuel, throw this back in, and see if we can get it to start and run and idle. And then if it idles, we can throw plastics back together, get it back all put together. So let's read the instructions.
One boring reading of the instructions later.
Because we've got so many snowmobiles, I generally don't drain the fuel out at the end of the snowmobile season. I just wait till summer when I need gas from something else, and I'll just siphon some gas out of the snowmobile. When you got 8 snowmobiles, you got plenty of gas for summer. All right, here we go, moment of truth. Plus side, Amazon has kits that you can put breather vents on the new style gas cans, and it's like my favorite thing ever, because I hate the stupid new gas cans. Any fuel coming out down there?
I don't see any.
Looking pretty good.
Yep. Oh, it's leaking slightly.
Out of the repair or where?
Out of the repair.
Really?
Just very small amount.
Yeah, that's not good. Grab this. Bring that gas back out. Looks like it's coming out up here.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we'll pull it apart and try again. All right, so we had a little pinhole. We didn't go far enough this way. I'm gonna bring this all the way up to that line. So we'll just put that on there. We sanded this down again, same prep as this morning, where we scuffed it really good so there's a good surface for it to adhere to, and then cleaned it good with some alcohol wipes so that there's not oil. We should be able to get some really good adhesion with this. And then just like this morning, number one, grabbed the heat gun and heated the surface up so we have a good, warm, scuffed up, clean surface for the tank repair to be able to bond to. Welcome back. It is a rainy Saturday morning out there. We are working to get the air inbox put back on. We never did a follow-up on the gas tank, did we?
Oh yeah.
Gas tank, after that last repair, working great. Fuel petcock still leaking. We've got our third Amazon special fuel petcock coming this morning. I've got the old ones right here. I ordered a different brand today. These two, let's see if we can get over into the light. There's a tiny hairline crack right there where the two pieces came together. Both of them were leaking out of that crack. So we have a third one coming this morning. Should be here in the next hour or two. And once that's here, we should be able to drive this. So I'm trying to get the air box on. This morning I did verify. We're good. It still runs. So I'm gonna get the air box on. We can probably put the rear plastics back on. And then once that fuel petcock's here, we'll put the tank back on, and then the seat. We'll probably take it for a ride once we get that new fuel petcock and it's not dripping gas everywhere. And if that goes good with the thing, we're ready to put this all back together. The last thing that we got, let's see, where's the seat? Here's our seat. It's not terrible, but you can see it's starting to crack here and a little bit up there. So I've got a new seat cover. We might do some upholstery work once we get it all done, but my goal is to get this all back together and off the lift today, because over here is a new motor for one of number 5's four-wheelers. No, dirt bike. Number 5 has 2 little dirt bikes. I mean, they were the other kids, they've all outgrown them. number 5 doesn't want to ride the dirt bike. So this week I actually bought him a 4-wheeler, but I've got to put an engine in one of them because number 4 blew up the motor in it last year. And then once that's up and running, I can sell those. And then I really want to work on that other little 4-wheeler today because this little Scrambler 90 is going to be awesome for number 5. But I'm holding myself accountable to get this off of the lift and then get that other. The parts I already bought, I've got to use before I can start on a new project. So I really, really want to get this done. Depending on how it goes, maybe that engine swap today because I really want to work on the little 4-wheeler. So that's the plan for today. So we got it all back together. Air box is in. Rear plastics are on. We're just waiting on Amazon. The different brand fuel petcock should be here. It says the next 15 minutes, but it hasn't shipped yet. So it might be a little bit. So I think we're probably at a stopping point until that fuel petcock gets here. Maybe I'll clean up this garage because they start over there. It'd be nice to have that workbench. Really the big thing, we need to get all this done because we really need to work on that dirt bike. All that dirt bike needs is a water pump gasket, but they don't make them anymore, so I have to make the gasket. But we need to get all this done and just gone and out of here. So, well, Amazon let us down. I just checked the tracking. The package was supposed to be here 2 hours ago, and it said it's not going to be here till tomorrow now. So, won't be able to get the reveal for this Scrambler on the video this week, but I'm working on cleaning off my work table.
Congratulations.
It's better, it's not good, but it's getting better. But while I was doing it, I found these. So we got number 3 here. What are these, number 3?
They're knee paddings for Segway.
Why do we need it?
Cause mine is broken.
So, how long has it been like that?
I don't know, a while.
So we figure to finish off the video this week, we'll have Kale working on replacing. Are these even gonna fit?
I don't know. They might.
Well, we'll find out. That will be our final video. We'll finish the video off this week with that. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna lean it up against here, and I'll just attach these. Wait. Yeah, this one. So now we gotta just,
Attach it on the bottom.
yeah, we gotta loosen it. Don't know if that fits. Oh, it does fit. It's gonna take a little bit. There's one of the 3.
Yippee.
I'll just put it right there.
You know what else we should do in a video probably?
Put the wheels on.
Oh yeah, we should also do that one.
I don't know if we want to do that today, but
2.
at some point.
Spinning now. There we go. So we got there. You can see this is that. It just like,
Ripped off.
yeah. And so that's the new one. So we'll put that there. And then
Hey, so they're different. Because that's just flat, but this one has like a bump right there.
Alright, so let's see. Where's the... Yeah, a little different. Are there threaded inserts in these other 2? Or is there just a threaded insert in the middle?
There's threaded inserts in the others.
Huh.
And the holes you can see they're farther apart.
Yeah, and also the one above it is a smaller hole.
Well, does that even thread into the middle one?
Threads in there, so
I think the threads are all different apart though. I think these are not the right ones. So I probably want to just put this back on and I'll go and see if I can find the right ones. That happens a lot, where we get the wrong thing and it doesn't work and we'll just have to try again. Put those up on the shelf.
I mean, not really, because it doesn't have the foam thing, but...
Well, yeah, but it's screwed in.
Yippee.
Okay.
Back to where it started.
Yay.
Pretty emblematic of what happens in the shop. You know, there's a lot of times where I collect projects more than I finish them. And this is a big reason why. I really want to get this off the lift today before I start on something else, but we don't have the parts to finish it. And we thought, you know, oh, KL Segway, those parts have been sitting here for like a year. We should do that. That'd be a great way to finish the video. And then we realized that they were the wrong ones. So that's gonna happen a lot. Number 3 was super helpful. It's good to have him out here in the garage. It didn't see it a lot on video. Number 1 was actually out helping a lot. What'd you do on here?
I mean, unscrewed and screwed a lot of things, sometimes multiple times. I worked on the exhaust.
We had to undo the exhaust to be able to get to the clamp underneath to get the air box back on. Helped reattach the whole rear thing on there. Earlier this week you helped a lot with the gas tank, trying to get that patch kit all done in there. You did all the heating on that, so we're not really good at what we're doing. We're YouTube certified and everything we do. It's just a chance to hang out in the garage and work together on stuff. So, you know, next week will be the week that this will come off of the lift. I've got great faith and confidence that this will come off. We'll just kind of keep moving stuff along. I just like having projects in the garage. Yeah, I know. Really.
Knock on wood.
I mean, all we need is a fuel pad cock. Worst case scenario, I'll go pay the stupid $70 at the dealership to get one. And that one won't leak, but I'll try another $13 one off of Amazon. The 6 or 7 time is bound to work. So I guess that's it for the week. See y'all next week.